Welcome back to the Deep Dive.
Good to be here.
Today is Sunday, 28 December 2025. Our source material is from the Gospel of Matthew, chapter 2, verses 13 to 15, and then 19 to 23.
Mm-hmm.
And this is the Gospel reading for the Feast of the Holy Family of Jesus, Mary, and Joseph.
Right, and it's a passage that really zeroes in on this idea of, well, profound trust and just immediate obedience when facing, real danger.
A lesson in how to respond when things get unpredictable.
Ex-
Okay, let's unpack this a bit more. I'll read the full passage now. When the Magi had departed, behold, an angel of the Lord appeared to Joseph in a dream and said, "Rise, take the child and his mother and flee to Egypt, and remain there until I tell you, for Herod is about to search for the child to destroy him." And he rose and took the child and his mother by night and departed to Egypt and remained there until the death of Herod. This was to fulfill what the Lord had spoken by the prophet. "Out of Egypt I called my son." But when Herod died, behold, an angel of the Lord appeared in a dream to Joseph in Egypt, saying, "Rise, take the child and his mother and go to the land of Israel, for those who sought the child's life are dead." And he rose and took the child and his mother and went to the land of Israel. But when he heard that Archelaus was reigning over Judea in place of his father Herod, he was afraid to go there, and being warned in a dream, he withdrew to the district of Galilee. And he went and lived in a city called Nazareth, so that what was spoken by the prophets might be fulfilled, that he would be called a Nazarene, the gospel of the Lord.
What's so fascinating here is how God communicates. It's not a booming voice from the heavens.
No.
It's the quiet, interior moment of a dream that delivers this life-altering instruction.
I mean, think about that. Fleeing to Egypt that's a massive undertaking.
Huge. And his only warning is a dream. And his response is just immediate. He rises by night.
Let's zoom in on that phrase, rising by night. What does that really tell us? Is it about secrecy or just pure instant action?
I think it's both. There's an urgency there. He doesn't wait for morning. He doesn't sit down and draft a 5-year plan.
Right, there's no pro and con lists.
No. The instruction is given, and he executes. It's an incredible model of faith in action, especially when you consider this isn't just a quick trip. It's a dangerous, expensive displacement.
And it becomes this pattern for him, doesn't it? This responsive movement.
It really does. He obeys the call to Egypt, then he obeys the call to come back. And that's when we see this amazing integration of divine guidance and, well, human prudence.
This is where it gets really crucial for us, I think. He's told to return, but then he hears that Archelaus is in power, and he's afraid.
Yes, and that fear isn't just a baseless anxiety. It's informed. It's based on sound political intelligence.
So he wasn't just blindly following.
Not at all. Herod the Great was brutal, for sure.
Yeah.
But his son, Archelaus, he was notoriously worse. I mean, so cruel and unstable that Rome eventually had to remove him from power.
So Joseph's fear was completely justified.
Absolutely. Going back to Judea was a huge risk, and so he uses his own rational assessment, and then God confirms that caution with another dream, directing him to the safer district of Galilee.
It's a perfect harmony, really.
It is. Human prudence confirmed by divine intervention.
And this diversion, this fearful detour to Nazareth, it actually ends up accomplishing something even bigger in God's plan.
Yeah, that's the most surprising part, isn't it?
It fulfills two separate prophecies. The flight to Egypt takes care of, "Out of Egypt I called my son." But then settling in Nazareth fulfills that second, more subtle one, that he would be called a Nazarene.
And that Nazarene prophecy is so interesting. Scholars debate its exact origins, whether it links to contempt for the region or the Hebrew word for branch Nezer.
But the point is
that even this final, fear-driven move to a seemingly insignificant town was part of the plan all along. It shows us that our own uncertain, unplanned movements are never outside of God's design.
So as you reflect on this